going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. A little bit different today, and this is going to be the first part of a 3-part mini-series. Maybe a 4-part, however, endgame ties in to the campaign. So we're going to be playing a little bit of campaign in the background. And the major thing I wanted to talk about, and in this mini-series as a whole, is everything wrong with Call of Duty Black Ops 7. Now, we'll move away from the complete, we'll move away from the obvious ones, because there's no point in us talking about the obvious flaws of the game as a general, which is, it is the exact same as Black Ops 6, with a undeniably worse campaign, with slightly better zombies, and with a multiplayer that is the exact same, with the addition of wall jumping. Now, don't get me wrong, I absolutely love this game. I love Call of Duty as a whole, regardless of whether it's the exact same as last year or the year before. I don't care, because I still enjoy playing the game. Okay, I don't want to sit there and say that I don't like it or that I hate it, because I'd be lying. I would be completely lying, because I'm having fun. We are Prestige Master. We have completed zombies. Oh my god, Killer Xerxes with a melee weapon 115 times. Anyway, yeah, forget about that. I'm enjoying this game. And it's a shame that this game got so much hate as it has upon release, because I don't see anything wrong with it. Again, bar the fact it's a copy-paste of last year with a few changes. I think they've done a lot of things better, and they improved on a lot of things too. But as a whole, it still does kind of suck. So I just wanted to, from the time that I've had playing and the time that I've experienced on the game, which, if I can look at my stats here, which I don't think I can, let's back out real quick. Crack open a nice cold beverage. The time that I have played on this game is 3 days and a bit hours. In those 3 days, we have completed zombies 100%. We are on our way to getting the multiplayer one. On top of, we've got all the ARs done, the SMGs done. Got one more LMG to do. Got them to do. Got them to do. Got the pistols to do. Done my launchers. And on account of me skipping melee and shotguns, I won't get this done until Season 2 comes out with the Battle Pass. But all around, I'm having a lot of fun playing this game, but there is some obvious things that I want to talk about, starting with the campaign. Now, so far, it's bad. It is bad, and it is ultimately worse than Train Go Boom. If you guys don't know what that is, it was a mission on Black Ops 3 where he said, and I quote, "Train go boom."
Colonel, we're moving into Recon Blackheart.
Excellent. Your team has gone above and beyond to get us here, Section. And
We'll be
the
back
last damn piece
after the
of the puzzle.
cutscene that no one gives a fuck
We
about.
need to know why this offshore mining rig is so critical to the Guild's plan.
Copy that. If the Cradle makes it out of Avalon, there may be no way to stop them.
And no way to stop the chaos that follows.
We're almost out of time, Colonel. Let's put an end to this.
How about that?
Doesn't look too special.
Maybe that's the idea. Not seeing anyone. No activity at all.
We're walking into a trap or what?
If they knew we were coming, they'd have let us know by now.
What is this place?
Keep docking zone clear. Docking.
They're hiding something big down there.
I get that a lot too.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
All aboard, bitches.
Guess we're deep sea diving.
Descending sequence initiated.
Stay alert, stay alive.
Right, let me pause this real quick. Oh shit, yeah. You can't. So, aside from Mel Dixon's acting career taking a hit, I want to talk about one of the biggest problems with the campaign, and it's forced, absolutely forced online connectivity shit. If you have shit internet, don't think you're going to be able to play this year, because you have to have an online connection. Otherwise you can't even load into the game. Never mind think about playing the campaign. Now, year after year, the campaign has been one of the better things about Call of Duty, as you don't need a required online connection, and you can just kind of, like, take it easy. Sit back, take it easy, you know, play through the campaign on its various difficulties and get the trophies compatible with the campaign. This year, there's no selected difficulty. You have to have a required online connection, which already sucks the campaign out. And alongside that is the idea was that you would play it with 4 of your friends. So every single mission, you're on your own. Aside from whoever's twittering on in your ear at the time, you are on your own, which isn't a problem, but it's still quite annoying, as this isn't the typical campaign fashion that we're used to. Now, I just think it sucks, because there's no difficulty aside from the endgame difficulties. So the enemies have tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, which means they can take more damage, they can deal more damage, and all around it just makes for a pretty boring experience. And if you were trying to step away from a lot of the features that they've added, good luck, you can't. Now, the mission style, a lot of the missions take place on the Avalon Warzone map, so a lot of the fans are already pretty pissed off about the fact that they are just reusing the assets from Warzone, because they spent too much time trying to figure out how to add a wall jump without making it seem like they were adding exosuits back. The writing is just, you know, it's just terrible, man. Usually in Call of Duty, what I'll do is I'll go ahead and I will play the campaign before I move on to the other game modes. I played, I think, the first mission of the campaign, felt like it was going to give me a stroke, and decided not for me this year. Obviously, while we're talking about it, I am playing it, and it sucks. Like, you can see from the gameplay, like, it is one of the worst Call of Duty campaigns that we've seen in a long time, and I honestly, playing this, Jesus Christ, I actually preferred to play Black Ops 3, and I'd very much rather go back and play Black Ops 3, to be honest. Just because of, this isn't a campaign. I mean, if you take a look at Modern Warfare 2019, the last, actually, in my opinion, really good Call of Duty campaign that we had, they strayed away from that. In Cold War, you had Case, and he was actually a sleeper agent, and then Modern Warfare 2's was good, it was fun, and then Modern Warfare 3's was, well, it was Modern Warfare 3. Now, in terms of campaigns, Modern Warfare 4, that releases this year, really needs to think and make some good decisions regarding what direction they want to take their game in, because if it is anything like this, I am afraid the franchise is pretty much finished. Now, in terms of multiplayer and what have you, you know, Call of Duty can save it. Call of Duty can make some good design choices, and they can save the campaign as a general. The campaign, it's pretty stuck like this, and it makes for a very disenjoyable experience, as the lack of AI companions does make the missions feel really empty, and it just kind of makes it feel like you're playing endgame. And I'm starting to believe that was the point, as the endgame was the basis that the campaign was built on. They didn't build the campaign with the idea of making a campaign, they made the campaign with the idea of endgame. And that's personally why I believe that the campaign is so bad this year, because it is not made for campaign. Alongside being able to level up,
Whoa, we got a breach. Not water, hallucination.
I'm still impressed you haven't succumbed to the cradle yet. All of the anger.
this is another thing I want to talk about. The fucking continuation from Black Ops 6 with the fucking cradle bioweapon, which makes you tweak shit. I've seen crackheads down at my local Asda not tweak as hard as this, and this is what we have to deal with. That's still boiling. I do need to clean my eyebrow piercing, so... In the storyline, as a general, sucks. that you don't really get a time to like connect with the characters. Look at how impactful Ghost's death in Modern Warfare was. Maybe not this iteration of Modern Warfare, but definitely the OG Modern Warfare. Ghost's death was a shock to quite literally everyone. And the whole idea of Shepard betraying you came from absolutely nowhere. You can see a betrayal from a million mile away with this game. Now, I posted some campaign videos on the channel before, and you know, the characters don't really feel like characters, especially with all the hallucinations that they do. Everything is disconnected. Nothing links together properly. The writing's terrible. The story direction itself is terrible, focusing on the cradle and, you know, bioterrorism as a whole. And yeah, that's usually a theme for some Call of Duty games. Rather than the threat being a single man, they've went with technically a whole bioterrorist operation, being the Cradle and Kagan again. It sucks. You know, look at the first mission where you fight Menendez. Oh, an amazing callback and really hits the nostalgia if you're really fond of the Black Ops series as I am. So I had high hopes coming into the campaign. Nah. You know, the way they bigged it up, they made it seem like it was going to be one of the most, like, you know, unique things ever. And it's unique in a bad way. There is nothing good unique about this. This just sucks. And along the same lines, the nostalgia callback kind of leads to there not actually being a unique story, rather than trying to hit home the fields of nostalgia with Mason and seeing Woods in the container and Menendez coming back, and not actually coming back because he's just a hallucination too. So is Mason. And I don't get it, so I'm not going to say that I do. I just don't understand the direction that they wanted to take this, and to be honest, I don't think they do either. They had to have an explanation for the gas and the cradle for Warzone and Endgame. Do it in Endgame. Don't do it in the campaign. Don't taint the campaign with you having to modernise Warzone and make Warzone have an interlinking storyline more expansive and more thought out than the actual mainstream campaign. It was a bad design choice, it was terrible, and as much as I love Black Ops 2, I think we need to let Black Ops 2 lie. I mean, they've brought back a new sniper that heavily resembles the Ballista, but worse. And, you know, it's fun, it's nice, you know, all the callbacks to Standoff and, you know, all of the OG maps, like Express coming back again, and Standoff and Meltdown's meant to be coming back, and Yemen's meant to be making a return, and Nuketown being in every Call of Duty Black Ops game ever since Black Ops 1. It lacks identity, and that is one of the main things that Call of Duty campaigns thrived on, was having their own vision, their own identity, and completely, as a general, just being their own game.
Take these down too.
This doesn't feel like its own game. It feels like they were leaning too hard into trying to fix the mistakes that Black Ops 6 planted, and instead just made an infinitely worse campaign because of it. Now, I'm all about them trying to fix their own mistakes and make everything a better experience for everyone. But they've just not done it right. Treyarch has cooked every single year with their Call of Duty games, and this year they really let us down. And I don't know if it was because of the fact that we were on a back-to-back release, or whether it was just rushed because they didn't even want to make it this year. But they had to, due to it being a double release. I don't know. Now, on a good note, there is a positive to come out of this. We're not getting any more double release Call of Duty games because they've said that they are all terrible. Because it's built on the same engine and just the same thing that Modern Warfare 2, that Black Ops 6 was, and it's the same with Modern Warfare as well. It's built on the exact same everything. It's the same game with a 7 slapped on it instead of a 6, and being able to do this. Sometimes be able to wall jump. I can't because my legs aren't working properly, apparently. We'll be back after another terrible cutscene. Enjoy the bad writing.
Schematics. The whole place laid out. This is a massive operation.
Patch me in. I'll take a look.
They are making cradle down here.
A lot of it. They have an active bioreactor in the reactor room. It's huge.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
We bring the house down.
The bioreactor might be your best bet. I have an idea.
Hey, I got an idea. We're at the bottom of the fucking ocean.
We'll worry about the details later. Reactor room, let's go.
Section.
Now,
Hagen is in the facility with you.
there's not really any positives apart from the fact that you can level up, you can get calling cards. However, that means you've got another camo to go for, another set of calling card challenges to go for, and hey, look, we're probably gonna be given another hallucination, or we're just gonna fucking die.
I'm one step ahead of you.
That is the. You can't tell me that that's not the battery, because it is. Not. It didn't really do a good job at trying to keep you out, did it?
Sending coordinates down. We're all fools. You and your captain bitch can't stop this.
Now, I think the biggest disappointment isn't.
The world knows you're secure and the disease.
You'll never leave this place. Your only
It's
accomplishment
not
time and
the
money.
gameplay of the campaign that's bad, because it's just endgame. It really is just endgame. And again, it was built with the idea of people were going to go right from here right to endgame and play through endgame before they even bothered to play multiplayer. They were going to trap you in the endgame cycle. Not being able to pause it because you can't in endgame is one of the main flaws. And it's the only reason that you can really tell that they actually built the campaign over endgame. They'd done endgame first. And you can see that with a lot of the mechanics and a lot of the shit that goes on.
Those power sources could be hidden. Follow the wires. Look everywhere.
I don't know if I was meant to be able to do that. Wall jumping, everyone. A very fun feature that I actually really enjoy. Now, let's talk about some of the positives. You'll realise I'm sat in silence because there isn't any. There is not a positive about this heap of shit in sight anywhere, and I'm not going to pretend that there is, because I'd be lying to absolutely every single one of you. I couldn't think of a positive aside from the progression of
Mice in a maze. See how they run.
the calling cards and the levels at the same time. But that then has its drawbacks of it ultimately allowing the style of Call of Duty that we've had. And again, if Modern Warfare 4 is bad, then Call of Duty's done. I mean, you've seen the numbers, you've seen there was just no hype around it this year, there was no excitement, no one actually really seemed bothered about Black Ops 7 this year. I wasn't even too bothered about it, but
Those power sources
we
could
still
be hidden.
sat and played it because I love Call of Duty. Even if it's a bunch of shit. I still enjoy Call of Duty. I'm not going to pretend like I'm not enjoying this game. Because I am. Maybe not as much as I could. But we're definitely enjoying it. I'm definitely having fun. I would rather play any other game mode ever. And I'm only like, I don't even know how close I am to finishing the campaign this year. All I know is if I can be bothered after I've done multiplayer, which to be honest isn't likely. Multiplayer isn't taking me long and I'm enjoying the grind this year. We've done it on Black Ops 6 too, but then making it, that's actually a topic for the Modern Warfare video. But I don't know, man. The lack of identity kind of kills the game and makes it increasingly less fun to play.
We close?
Who knows? This rabbit hole keeps getting deeper.
And yet you keep going.
But
Time to the reactor room.
About halfway.
Everyone gear up.
I can't open that door. She's blocking me. I'm sorry.
Dry your tears. See those 5-ton mechs packing serious bang bang?
Enough to blast through the door. They connected to this terminal.
Check it out.
Weapon damage authorized.
Field Readiness Master. You know, you get the calling card pops and you can't help but feel a little disappointed and underwhelmed. You know, toddlers could do those puzzles.
Next online.
Online don't mean shit. How do we control it?
I want to point out,
Up to that room.
Control room.
this is meant to be a AAA game with a very high budget. And have you seen some of the boss fights that we've had this year?
Alright, now fire at the door.
You're aware we're gonna have to fight them, right? We've turned them on, we've activated them, we're gonna have to fight them. Or not.
Section, you're getting close. They're bioreactor. I'll fill you in once you get there.
Yeah, some of the boss fights are just really disappointing. And kinda feel like you're playing a mobile game. You know, with the big, hallucination shit, you'd think they'd be somewhat creative. I fought a plant man. I fought Mel. Dixon, but big. And I fought Menendez with machetes falling out of the sky.
Huh. The bioreactor's entering its hydrothermal containment phase. They're lowering it into a seawater pool to cool it. As the cradle multiplies inside the reactor, it builds heat and pressure. If we can lift the reactor back out of the pool...
That thing becomes a ticking time bomb.
And blows the fuck out of this place.
All right, walk us through it, Carlo.
Fast.
We're gonna do everything we can to stop us.
Is this mission still not over?
There's a hatch to the cooling pool. Hit the
Been
switches
going
to
for half
open
an
it.
hour and we're still going.
Guilds could break in here at any time.
Hostiles incoming.
Now that I've started it,
Mason,
I just want to get it
you're playing
finished.
with fire right now. You have no idea what you're doing.
And then that's another story mission done of the campaign that I'm not even going to pretend that I'm enjoying.
Do you enjoy acting recklessly, Mason?
Got one side open.
And then if you look back at some of the other campaigns we've had, they've been masterpieces. They've been
Both sides are open.
absolute
Damn time.
masterpieces. And then you look at the recent campaigns that we've had and how bad the Call of Duties have done, then you'll probably know that they don't seem to really have the heart in it anymore. Modern Warfare 4 needs to do something different, and it needs to have the heart, and it needs to want to be good. This was rushed. They had a full year, and this is what we got. And this is why double releases need to be scrapped and forgotten about. Because you get shit like this and people don't want to fucking play it.
Time to go analog. See those wheels?
Good idea. Get over there and start turning.
People don't want to play it. They're not interested. They don't care.
Who's on the wheel? That thing's descending. Get back on those wheels.
There.
Unlike you, it knows where it belongs.
Do not let go of that wheel. Keep turning.
Bioreactors all the way up. That's it. Locked in place.
That's how we do it.
You
What?
are in way over
What's the point of me doing this, by the way?
Right, last step. We need to build up the bioreactor suppression.
I mean, they might have told me, but I really haven't been listening. I don't care.
Get on it.
I'm not interested. I haven't enjoyed playing the campaign.
She's locked
Look.
us out again.
We can bypass it through a back door. Just need time.
Did I mention they can damage you while you're on the hack?
We got it. Pressure control overridden.
Online only game modes need to be scrapped, and especially ones where you can play solo zombies. No, we're not going to have zombies for a few years now. So I've really enjoyed my time playing zombies this year, and to be honest, we might end up replaying some of the older games.
How are things looking now, Kagan?
Just because they're more fun.
Crazy! Stop interfering with the reactor!
Those bitches mixing with the pressure. Turn off the pressure.
Back onto a hack, like... You know, it's kind of difficult with everyone like fucking shooting at you, you know, like you'd think that at least like do something to assist or pause or do absolutely anything to make your life just that little bit easier. But they don't. They don't bother. They don't care. And it's fine. It's not hard. I just want to get this mission done. I want to get this video uploaded, and I just want to fucking relax till I go to work. I came away from fucking multiplayer to do this shit, man. My next upload now won't be until maybe Wednesday, depending on what else Wi-Fi is like. If not, we'll be back Thursday, Friday, and then again on Sunday. Maybe pop up with a live stream. I'm not too sure about what I want to do with live streams, guys. I don't know if I'm gonna put a pause on live streams for a while, just until we grow a little bit, or if I want to do the occasional one, or if I'm just gonna hold out and wait. Probably hold out and wait.
Congratulations.
Sorry we're late. We got hung up destroying all your shit.
So you did. Yet I remain.
Stand down, Kagan.
Who made you leader? Dragging your team down the rabbit hole. You'll lose control. Again.
Don't listen to her. Focus. She's in the control room. Find a way in.
Don't listen to him. He's about to crack and get you all killed.
Because inside that armor beats the heart of a scared little boy kidnapped by Menendez.
I will not kill you, boy.
Fuck you.
Remember all the years of anger and pain. Martyr me. For Cortes die.
You're just like your father. A big, fat failure.
Hallucinations, everyone. This is why we don't do drugs.
GX Strider 1. State of the art.
Is he broken?
What the?
No, I'm lagging.
An android! Grab it!
Oh, fucking hell, man.
For all of you.
How the fuck am I meant to kill this thing? What the fuck? Just grab the airdrop! But we're not gonna tell you how to kill it. Thank you for telling me that it's moving. I can fucking see that. Triple A game, everyone.
How did you... No!
Use that mech against her. Aim it at the control room.
Triple A game, everyone.
That's a win. Damn it. Kagan's control.
We bought ourselves some time, though.
Together you're annoying. Separated you're mine.
Time to shut her up once and for all. That can come.
Too bad for you, I have another.
Nice work.
Hey, are we winning or losing?
If we're alive, we're winning. Grab some gear and re-up.
Get back! Those crates are explosive!
What, you don't like surprises?
Have you taken it? Right there, in the center!
Like you losers, tear it down. Human 3, Robot 0. Ah!
No.
AAA games, guys. This is the standard that we should expect year in, year out of here on Call of Duty. Because they lack identity, they lack originality, and the writers appear to be on drugs.
She wants the world to suffer just to make a few bucks.
It's the cost of progress, you ape. But that concept's probably beyond you. So go ahead and do it.
It's funny to you.
This is probably just a hallucination.
Hero. The world's already suffering. You set so much of that in motion when you killed Raul Menendez, didn't you? But the Guild can bring real order, real security. Sacrifices must be made for the greater good. I'm doing more to fix the world than you ever could. You slink around in the shadows, while I'm the one in front of the cameras, cleaning up the mess you left behind.
That's enough.
Fucking waste her already.
Kill me if you want. It doesn't matter. None of you are walking out of here. Do it! Do it.
Plenty of choices I regret. But not today. And we are not dying here, no. You'll face the world, Kagan. Cameras are waiting.
You pathetic, mindless drones! You're nothing but tools for the goddamn... That is quite enough out of her.
Thanks for that.
Let's get out of here.
And how do we do that?
Only one way. Go up.
45 minutes, by the way.
Colonel, Karma, we're trying to get out. They don't make it. We have to find a way out.
If this goes on for any longer, I'm gonna have to leave it because PlayStation shit and only actually lets you record up to 55 minutes. So we're running out of time.
Section, Blackheart's breaking apart. You have to get the hell out of there, now!
I do want to get a computer so I can record for longer and actually get an editing software and do everything properly. However, that'll come at a later date.
Kiss my ass!
Where's 50?
I thought you boys were swimmers!
We good?
Oh, splendid. How you feeling?
Free. Colonel, it's done. We've disabled their manufacturing plant and port. The cradle's been destroyed.
And we found the HVT on site.
Status?
Alive and in hand.
Where to now, soldier?
Forward, sir.
Good man, David. Good man.
We got the guild on their heels. I wouldn't mind sticking around Avalon a little bit longer. That is, if your game.
Lead the way, Commander.
And that's actually the end of the campaign.
Any updates, Colonel?
Turns out Kagan's not into small talk. No big talk. Even so, all signs suggest cradle production is dead in the water.
Literally.
However,
Avalon.
yeah, Avalon. The place is still infected. And the guild's made it clear they're not leaving, even after we asked nicely.
So, what's our next move?
The guild may be reeling, but they aren't lying down. Not yet. Inspector One's gonna do something about that.
In other news,
Inspector One, you've done a hell of a job, but Avalon still needs you.
What do you have in mind, sir?
A lot of new objectives on the board. And unfortunately, worse might still be ahead of you in the higher risk exposure zones. Plus, the Cradle's still in your system, so expect more hallucinations. Not that it's stopped you so far. You're gonna have to step up your game, team. To assist you, Karma's upgraded your C-Link firmware. As for Kagan, all we've gotten out of her is a name. Alden Dorn. Seems there's a new guild boss in town.
That didn't take long. We'll see that he regrets that promotion.
Indeed. Watch your ass out there, Section. And good hunting.
oh bloody hell. So, long story short, the campaign is wrapped up with a pretty pink bow. And it is done.
There's a quarantined command center nearby.
That is officially the Black Ops 6 and 7 campaign wrapped up, done, and over. It has been a terrible set of games, and this is Outbreak, by the way. This is what we're working with. Now, I need an exfil site so I can leave without resetting all of my progress, because having to reset sucks donkey dick. But to be honest, it's looking like I'm just gonna have to leave. And that Alden Dawn is not going to be the first of the new Black Ops campaign when that releases.
There's a command center nearby that can toxin everywhere. Shut it down.
It is just the end game main boss villain thing. By the looks of it, I'm not actually going to go ahead and get myself a exfil. So I'm going to have to sacrifice my rank 30. Oh no. It's there.
Objective identified.
I'm gonna go exfil. I'm gonna get this video out. I'm gonna go back to work as I am scheduled back in to help out on merchandising. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. We've got multiplayer. Okay, I've had enough of them dogs on fucking multiplayer. We've got a multiplayer and a zombies video coming out soon, and possibly everything wrong with Endgame, but it all kind of ties into the campaign being the reason the campaign was so bad, and just the reason it is the way that it is. But I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, you know what to do. Drop a like, subscribe. Let me know that you guys enjoyed the video by interacting with it in any way you feel comfortable doing, or just any way that you see the video deserves your interaction. Check out my Last of Us series. We are on part 3 of that. Only just. And yeah, I'm gonna get out of here and get this video up before I have to go to work. I will see you guys in the next video. Stay safe. Enjoy the rest of your days or your evening, depending on what time you're watching this. And as always, stay safe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, everyone.